you're forged again. Fuel runs tight, tires screaming no, but you hold that wheel, never letting go. Every season page is a scar on the wall, Hall of Fame names that refuse to fall. From rookies in FFB shaking fear to champions crowned in the Premier. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this is our life. SIM500 nights, SIM500 fights, wheel to wheel and side by side. This is where the legends ride. SIM500, this is our life. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Welcome to SIM500!
Lights up, rigs on, tempers running high. This ain't just a lobby, this is SIM500.
From the papyrus days to the laser line, old school soul in a new age grind. Premier series where the best come bleed, pixel scars from the dirty clean speed. Monday lights, next gen roar, cup cars pounding on a digital shore. Every restart, heart rate red line, chasing one more win in the Monday night shine. Rubber on the rails, sparks in the sky. Every single lap is do or die. You can feel that thunder through the wheel in your hands. This is SIM500, this is where you stand. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to that checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this is our life. Wednesday warriors door to door, league night fist through a fiber core. Short track raging, super speedway calm. Turn 3 chaos in your sweaty palms. Thursday Xfinity riding that knife. Loose off too, yeah, that's real life. Feather in the throttle on the razor's edge, praying that Echo don't cash your pledge. Gloves on tight, we don't back down, taking every inch on this battleground. You can feel those ghosts in the legacy lanes, old school legends whispering your name. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to that checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this changed again. Fuel runs tight, tires screaming no, but you hold that wheel, never letting go. Every season page is a scar on the wall, Hall of Fame names that refuse to fall. From rookies in FFB shaking fear to champions crowned in the premiere. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this is our life. SIM500 nights, SIM500 fights, wheel to wheel and side by side. This is where the legends ride. SIM500, this is our life. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Welcome to SIM500!
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure just to have you live at a charge. A little countdown to green as we get ready for a little fun in the Nashville sun. It is time for, well, you know, the thing that we do best. The thing that we do best. This thing that is awesome. It is awesome. It is great. It's fantastic. Here it is. Race information for tonight's race. 135 laps for everybody. Let me make sure that I have this set up like it's supposed to be. Do apologize for that. It's a weird thing. You know, doing the thing. No setup. Oh, man, I tell you what. It's week 14. It's Nashville Super Speedway. It's nice and fun. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's gonna be a fantastic race, no matter how you look at it. 135 laps tonight, 3 sets of tires on pit road. No fast repairs, 100% fuel for the drivers here at Nashville Super Speedway out of the Lebanon, Tennessee area here in the United States. 1.3 mile length racing D-shaped oval. Pit road speed limit, the nasty 45 mile an hour. But I tell you what, when it comes to racing around this racetrack, last night we saw a late race on Prime, and Denny Hamlin getting the win, of course. They really did put on a pretty snazzy race last night, and I liked watching it. Had some folks out there rooting. We were out there rooting for everybody, or at least trying to. Yeah, I guess that's the case. You know, you just try to root for everybody. That's the way it is. My name's Jason. Been to the booth. We're going to be in the booth for the rest of the series. Good to see everybody. Good luck to the drivers from out there. Have no fear. Breeze out there. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the shake and bake. I appreciate you. Thank you for the like out there. Hello to everybody. Hello to you all. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and we're doing all that we can. There's a couple of drivers out there going to be at your fantastic driver camps. Cody Harris, one of those drivers, of course. And always, Ohio State fan doing a thing. And then the Shield House back into the mix, David Shield House, and the children showing up and showing out. We'll see what these drivers are going to be able to do. When it comes to, keeping things going. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, I encourage you to please get out there and make sure you watch it in 4K. I do what I can to make sure that the race looks snazzy enough to be in 4K. So if you get the opportunity, hit the settings icon, do the thing, do what you got to do. Been a long day, but a good one. Good. I like to hear that, Budgie. Much love to you. Much love. Get just everything looking nice and nice. It's just nice. Everybody's nice. Everybody be nice. Well, be nice. Hello to everybody. Let's take a look at your starting grid here tonight as it would be. We're going to turn one thing off here real quick because we don't need we know that everybody's in pit road. We got that. It's good. It's good. Everybody's in pit road. starting grid for tonight's race. Jason Karlavich is going to be your pole sitter here tonight. John Ellis, your outside pole sitter. David Schildhouse and Cody Harris going to pick up row number 2. Ty Bassett, Andrew Cootie in row number 3. Tyler Dalton, Daniel Eberhardt's going to be out there row number 4. Justin Fuller, Stephen Miles in row number 5. Row number 6 is going to be Josh Parker, Brock Wilson. Row 7 is going to be Dylan C. Jones and Chad Coleman. Joey Gattina is going to be out there with David Comstock in row 8. Row 9 is going to be Robert Fryery the third, Erica Arnold, and then Troy Heights and Mike Kelly in row 10. Row 11, it's going to be Mike Montesi with Kevin Brown out there. Justin Knobloch's going to be out there with Nelson Rivera, Doug Roth, Bentley Glazer there in row all the way through row 13. Row 14 will be Thomas George and Anthony Calatoni. Brian Wortman, Bobby Wetzel out through row 15. Row 16 is going to be Joe Hudson, Glenn Campbell. We'll see Rich Beasley out there with Mr. Jason White. EJ O'Rourke, Stody Benfield, Kevin Stone, John Fowler out there on the next. Logan Kogar, Ron Hollyfield through row 40. And last but not least, Doug Sigmund, Mark Schrader, and then Mr. Gerald Livingston, that 43rd row. We appreciate all the drivers doing what they do and being a part of what we see. Drivers should be about halfway on the cycle when it comes to in and out of pit road. So we'll see what drivers going to be able to do, who's going to be able to save what. Tires going to be a big factor. And, it's going to be insane. It's going to be insane to see. All the drivers ready to go. I'm ready to go. Hopefully you're ready to go. We got a little bit of green flag racing live and in charge as all the drivers ready to go to work. Yeah. Pole sitter. There it is. There's my bag. I have a button for the pole sitter, and it just didn't work. It's okay. Drivers leaving pit road. Pit road is I think we might actually have a couple of shared pit stalls today. We'll have to take a look. Keep our eyes on the prize as everybody leaves pit road. 1.3 mile length racing surface, pretty massive. I tell you what, the concrete surface wears the tires out, but on top of wearing the tires out, becomes tough to pass. The defensive line is huge. Drivers like Justin Fuller are going to be big on this racetrack. All the drivers are massive, and the understanding of what we see, SIM500 showing up here for every circuit and every surface, and we love to see it. We appreciate them, and as always, let's see what we do. Green flag racing coming up for you as the drivers go to work. Let's do it and do it good. Boom, baby. Green, green, green. Oh, yeah. I believe our good friend Wesley Donaldson did not start today's race. I think Wesley might have had a day off. He would be your top 5 of the point standings. This is where they started today. The 90 is Daniel Eberhardt. The third, fourth, as it would be, Dylan C. Jones. P11 right now as they run. Schildhouse up to second already. Cody Harrison to third. All the drivers doing the thing. We love seeing it as it would be. Let's take a look on board. Cody Harris as it rolls. Here's the telemetry. Fourth gear runner right behind David Schildhouse. On board, David Schildhouse as it goes. Leadfoot Motorsports driver cams. Good to see you all out there. Much love to you. I appreciate everybody being out there doing the thing, having some fun. A little bit of run, a little bit of pace, a little bit of everybody. Try to make things happen. Look as they run. So far, so good. Everybody up to speed. Green flag racing so far. Up and out. Brock Wilson up 2. Jelly up 2. Chad Coleman in 14. They're fanned out 3 and 4 wide right there. Good Lord, 3 wide. Kevin Brown. Oh, to Brown. Up into the corner. Is going to be up into the racetrack. Boom. Happening. Big wreck here in turn 1. Robert Fryery III involved. We'll have to take a look. They were getting into the corner. Man, that's a hard lick. There was the run on the bottom side. Let's see how it developed. 5 on the inside. It's Justin on the inside of Kevin Brown right there. Up and out of the corner. 31 got free. 93 went to the bottom. This is similar to what we saw in the Cup Series yesterday. 77 starts to come down into the corner. And then, oh no, right up into the 31 to the 5. Ouchie. They're all rolling back forward. Justin coming to pit road. A black flag for Justin in the 5. I'm going to tell you this much, though. Nobody got a, what is it called? Yeah, nobody got a meatball flag out of it. Doesn't look like as such, though. Even a clip, Bungie, appreciate you. Harlavin, Schildhouse, Harris, Eberhardt, Cootie, Ellis, Fuller, Parker, Bass, and Wilson. That'll be your top 10. Oh, man. Taking the Cook's Landscape Group Cup Series. Again, Cook's Landscape Group knocking things down for everybody. I think one of the things that I like about what we do with iRacing is just being able to see some of the best racing known to man. In my opinion. And one of the things that we like to see is we like to see drivers enjoy themselves. And I tell you what, one of the longest running series in iRacing was SIM500. They've been around for a very long time. I mean, we're talking decades of racing. It's massive. It's massive to see, and such a great community. Love being a part of them. So make sure you go to sim500.com if you want to be a part of this league or any league affiliated with Sim500. Speaking of people to be invested with, thank you to Leadfoot Motorsports. Their series is going to have a couple of races to be called throughout the weeks. But you're going to see some daytime streaming from me. That is one of the things that I truly enjoy about what we do. And just being massive with it. So. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep doing the thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. First caution of the race. We should be able to go to it here. All right, back. I had to go say something to the guys and make sure that I had Leadfoot. Speaking about Leadfoot, I wanted to make sure that I got their replay for tonight's race that I'm going to be calling tomorrow morning. About noon Eastern, that's when we're going to be doing things. There's a race Thursday night that everybody can be a part of. It is a memorial race for my father, who passed away on May 13th. We're going to be raising some money then. If you want to be a part of that, you can jump in and, do the thing. We're green. 10 laps complete. Carl Lavage out front. Harris on the inside. Driver's working. Parker in the 81. Oh, Doug Roth had an issue. He had to jump to pit road. Let's take a look real quick as they get fanned out. His engine blew up. There was a shift issue there. Let's go back one more time. We're going to go into the gyro point of view here. Third gear. Oh, he got stuck in second gear. And over-revved. Man, I hate that. Fuller looking for Josh Parker there as well. Brock Wilson up 3. Calantoni up 10 spots. We're going to be the hard charger right now. Sigmund. Fuller down on the bottom side. Drivers rolling out of the corner. I don't know if Fuller got free or what, but don't count him out just yet. Josh Parker on the move. Down to the inside. Cody Harris back a couple of spots. Schildhaus, 0.3 of a second, trying to hold on. Eberhardt's going to be right behind the 20 up near the wall, down to the bottom side. Carl Lavage with that clean air is able to shake and bake and move his way forward. Kind of reminds me a little bit about Christopher Bell and what he was doing last night. And Andrew Cody up 2. Cody trying to work. Cody Harris trying to work. Parker trying to work. A lot of drivers bashing the gas. How about EJ O'Rourke up 13, 41. Being your hard charger right now. Here's a look once again. Championship, how about 10 drivers? The 91 not on the track. That's going to be Wesley Donaldson. But right now, Carl Lavage sits 7 of the point standings. Oh, Glenn Campbell off track. Hold on to it, Glenn. All right, to the grass here at Nashville. Comes back onto the racing surface. We'll be able to get back up to speed. Dylan C. Jones, one of the drivers, not inside the top 10. The top 15. Tyler Dalton, 13. Calantoni is going to be 17th right now. Carl Lavage out front. Tyler Dalton, again, Dylan C. Jones in 28th as we speak. Off 15 from the start of the race. Some of the drivers are going to be looking to try to save a little bit of extra fuel, but with that one caution, they should be able to make things, to the end, to the natural pit stop here. So if anybody was trying to save, now they don't really have to. Carl Lavage, 0.4 of a second. Eberhardt's going to be right in tow over the 20. All the masses try to save the tire. There's one factor on this racetrack that you have to manage. Stephen Miles inside the top 10. It's where he started. Right now holding strong where he's at. Ty Bass just ahead of him off 4 from the start of the race. John Ellis off 6. Ellis in that 21 of SimSeats Racing Machine has a good line and has a good wake about him. So we'll see what transpires as they go. Everybody holding on for dear life. Let's go, boys and girls. Boom, baby. Hey! Caution, it's out. Andrew, thank you for the beautiful 9 months. So we have a baby together. Kevin Brown having an issue. Logan Kogar as well. Here's what happened to Kevin. I think he just got free. He's got some right side damage on the car, and I think the car just stepped around on him. Was able to miss the wall. But here's what happened to Logan Kogar. There was something just ahead. Oh. Ooh, baby. Wanted to look there. That was EJ O'Rourke. EJ in the 41 snapped on him. Oh, went sideways. Oh, man, EJ. EJ right here in the 41. Let's go back to the time of caution here. Whoa. go. Beasley, 46 to 17. Hey, we got straightened back out, but the 80 would have ran a little bit there. Everybody's good. Oh, thank you, Andrew, for the beautiful Twitch baby. Gotta love Twitch. Twitch is amazing. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Thank you for the Twitch baby. We have grown into the virtual wham wham. Everhart, Cody Harris, Josh Parker, drivers coming around. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much for the resub. Thank you for the 9 months. Tier 1, all the love of the world. We appreciate that. It does help. I promise. Everything helps. Every dollar helps. Right now, we are facing some fun, but we're also, trying to make everything better. Super cool, as it would be. Again, Jason, that's but aim. Don't wear it out. Signature Esports is our platform. It's been what we've been doing as we go. Again, reminder of the tire sets. 3 additional sets of tires to get no fast repair for the drivers. So if they get damaged, they have to fix it. Weather is still holding 82 degrees on the air temperature, 92 on the track temperature. Dry surface, of course, and always. Again, thank you to everybody for being out here at Nashville Super Speedway. Beautiful racetrack, folks. I absolutely love it. It's crazy to think that is exactly what we've seen. There it is. There's your custom card. Again, 135 laps, 4 sets of tires, 100% fuel, no fast repair. The 4 sets of tires are 3 additional tire sets on pit road. So they start with it, and they have to end with it. You don't want nothing, there won't be nothing. Ty, what do you say, Ty? For the win. Let's go. I like it. Come on, Ty. Ty Bass for the win. I like it. Come on, Ty. I got you. You're good, Budgie. How many times I misspell something? I have to. Oh. Hey, where are we at next week? Where's the NASCAR Cup Series going next week? I think we're going to Bristol next week, if I'm not mistaken. We got Dover coming up. It's going to be awesome. All right, Ty, we're going on board with you. Here we go. Here are the gears. Boom. Oh, no, we're going to Michigan. Michigan next week, then Pocono, then Dover, then Sonoma, then, yeah, there we go. Michigan next week. Nice. Big racetrack. Look at that. Menacing Fords dropping into the corner. Few mileage, always a factor when it comes to racing, but how much fuel do you have? Right now, Carl Lavage out front trying to re-escape Schildhaus. 24 of 135. Andrew Cootie right behind. Andrew's got a new paint scheme on board. We're going to have to see what driver's going to be holding on to. Somebody on the bottom side of the racetrack. That is the 41 of EJ O'Rourke. His car gave up. So he's working his way to pit road. Bobby Wetzel up 4, 15 for Kogar. EJ coming to pit road. Karlavich, 1.6 or 0.16 second getting into the corner. A tenth, half a car length is what you're seeing. Little shake and bake as the Chevrolets try to track down that Toyota. You want to see what they're running? Well, we got to get there. Because, that's what we got to see. There it is. First Ford's going to be Joey, up 9 spots. As Stephen Miles up 3 right behind him. Next Ford's going to be John Ellis. Only one Toyota inside the top 10. Make that 2 as Tyler Dalton tries to duke it out there with the 2 of Mike Kelly. Mike on the side draft. Aggressive side draft here. And Justin Fuller rolling into the corner. Fuller trying to work his way back up as well. A lot of drivers trying to mash the gas, get themselves back in contention here. Get themselves working. Oh! Montezi Eberhardt off track. Oh, 81 right to the back bumper of the 90. Excuse me. Good Lord. Eberhardt going around. Montezi coming back on the racetrack. Eberhardt right here trying to get off the grass as well. Man. Had a hiccup in the middle of talking. That was crazy. 60 out front. Trying to settle in the gap. Shieldhouse in tow. 15 of Brock Wilson. How about Ty Bass? That 3 working. Joey, Stephen Miles, John Ellis, Chad Coleman, Justin Fuller inside the top 10. There's a 2 of Mike Kelly there on the inside. 19 of Tyler Dalton, Dylan C. Jones, David Comstock. All working. I thought, I called Mike Kelly going out on the bottom, but it wasn't Mike Kelly. It was Eberhardt and Montezi. And they're up there trying to work again. Mike Montezi back here. And that blue Ford. Nelson Rivera into pit road. Hopefully he's going to be able to get down to speed. 45 miles an hour, the pit road speed limit. Eberhardt just ahead. Jason White up a spot. Brian Workman off 3. He's going to be there behind Bentley Glazer. Glazer off 5. Mark Schrader up 12 as the 67 goes to work. Driving a little bit of that Red Bull Racing machine. I love seeing it. I love it. It's amazing. Eric Arnold into the shifts. Kevin Stone, 9 spots to his advantage. We're taking a look just ahead. Ron Hollyfield right here with the 75, and Stoney Benfield right behind. But Kevin Stone right behind. He's right there. He's got a little bit of a gap, a little right front damage on Kevin Stone's nose. It is something to behold. Here's a look at what you see. 71. Just ahead, it's John Fowler. Fowler seeing Bobby Wetzel. This is inside the top 20. Bobby Wetzel, the legend Bobby Wetzel. Everybody needs to know Bobby Wetzel is our hero. Has your company on the front of it. Love it. Full send. Full send. There it is. Royal Custom Coatings. If you're in their Discord and you can send me a DM. Send me a DM on where to send people. We'll throw it up. Why not? Jason Karlavich under fire right now from Shieldhouse. Here's the battle, a 10th the gap. Karlavich clears of the 20. A little bit of left for a quarter metal side draft. Pretty massive. 60 able to back up the corner. This track wearing on the boat. Oh, that's Stephen Miles sliding up the racetrack, getting into the wall just a little bit there. Woo, baby. Stephen was trying to make that pass on Joey right there on the bottom. Out of the corner as they were going. That was that right there. We're going to fast forward here because it's exactly what we just saw. Getting into turn 1. Joey was on his bumper. Just a little bit of a tap there. Little tappy tap. Rolling 60, 20, 87, 15-3. Joey on the point, up 9. Doesn't have any nose damage, but hey, Hopefully, Steven will be able to recoup from that. That was unintentional, but hey, he saved it. 14 spots gained for Anthony Calatoni from 28th as they move. Got a good thing going for him. That's for darn sure. Oh, Anthony, making it happen. Two-tenths of a second. Karlavich over Schildhaus, 36 of 135. Battle for the lead, doing what it's doing. So far, so good. Bobby Wetzel, Logan Kogar going at it. Bobby on the outside, Kogar on the inside. Bobby Wetzel up 8. 17 for Gerald Livingston. Hard charger right now would be that beautiful 96. All the craziness. The driver's going to work. All right. Budgie, enjoying the stream? I hope you are. Much love. So, yeah, you know, you keep your eyes on the prize and you do what you do, right? You do what you do. All right. A little bit of love for our good friends over at, well, if you know the commercial, you're going to like the commercial. Here's your commercial.
That's what I'm gonna do. Wanna get it with you. Gotta get a Julu. So many amazing flavors. Kind of treat that's like no other. A cool place, cool taste. Gotta get it. Once you do, your mouth won't forget it. Julu. Gotta get a Julu. That's what I'm gonna do. Wanna get it with you. Gotta get a Julu.
Check out Jiddaloo. You can find him on social media. You can also find Woodaloo next to you. If you're in the upper Northwest, you're gonna know. You're gonna know about it. On the East Coast as well. Jiddaloo is they're awesome. It's a great company. Love them. I mean, it's Italian ice, and they have some of the catchiest things going on right now. If you want to find out about it, lovejaloo.com. That's where you can find them. They started at Grand Junction, Colorado, and they have continued to roll and grow, and we love them. So they've been going since 2019, folks. Well, technically, their shack opened in 2015, but you know they've grown very big in the last 6-7 years. So you know they're celebrating a decade of business and continuing to roll. So if you want to be a part of them, check them out, lovejaloo.com. You can also become a licensee. You can schedule an event to have people go out there. You can find different locations as well. Thomas George had an issue there. It looks like he's having a blink. That's what it looks like to me. Fowler and Kogar charging forward. How about John Fowler? That's 71. And nice and calm. Karlavich keeping it close. Here comes Andrew Cootie. Drivers are rolling. We're about 20 laps away, 25 laps away from a green flag pit stop. We'll see what the driver's going to be able to do as we roll. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to take a hydrate break and do the thing. Be right back, folks. are the new emotes being used? Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you. I hope everybody sings the dang old songs. I love seeing it. Again, thanking everybody watching, wherever you're watching from. We appreciate that. Good luck to you all, and hopefully you all are having a great day. Karlavich out front. Little wiggle out of him there. Schildhaus doing his thing. Try to close back in that gap. Half second as they go. Cootie in tow. Keep your eyes on the prize. Comstock, Cody Harris. Harris dropping back here just a little bit. Just seeing where he is and where he's rolling. Manage and mash. He's off 12 from the start of the race. And drivers are doing a pretty phenomenal job of making things happen. And at the same time, you always got to make sure that you continue to, dress to impress. That's the way I see it. Everybody's rolling. Everybody's doing a great job. Schildhaus still trying to track down Jason Karlavich. Karlavich has got the 60 on point and doing a great job. Schildy and company. Oh, big wiggle out of that car coming out of the corner. Half second now as they work. Tires are getting kind of greasy. Getting a little slippery out of the gas right there, getting out of the corner. You can hear it, you can watch it. Downshifting into the corner. See Andrew Cootie just behind. Seeing Brock Wilson making grounds on the 87 just behind as well. Go right back to him. Big swing on the outside. Trying to get there, trying to make it work. Got a run here to the back of the 87. Both drivers into the wall, just a touch there. To the inside he goes. Wilson all the way to the bottom. Rolling out. 87 is going to play defensive line here. This is why it's tough to pass. Right there. Oh, into the wall. Cootie able to hold on, but a big run for the 15. Trying to back up the corner and get there. Ty Bass just behind him as well. Sitting in fifth for the number 3. Joey rocketed forward as well. He's got good pace to him. 30.81. His last laps. Mike Kelly up 10 as well to 30.68. 30.68 for Anthony Calatoni, your race leader at 30.68. And you see that gauge on the bottom left hand of your screen. That's the look. That's the look at what we're looking at when it comes to the fuel mileage. Some of the drive, even if I bumped this up, say they get 70 miles out of a tank, right? They've been backing it up and not shifting as much. Yeah, that's where you see it. They're still getting low. Let's go 20 from Budgie. Give it a love, give it a support. Drivers that could stay out, though, got a little extra fuel. Dylan C. Jones, one of those drivers, is up 5. Josh Parker in the 81. He's got about a half tank of fuel, just under a half tank of fuel, as it would be. Last time he came to pit road on lap 19. Cody Harris, same concept. Trying to work his way back forward, but he got some damage worked on then as well. Joe Hudson up 13. Bobby Wetzel, same concept as well. Taking his time. Everybody taking their time. How about Brian Workman up 3? Gerald Livingston up 18. Got a big look here as the 10 tries to work back around. That's one of the drivers trying to work back to the lead lap. As Rich Beasley, he came it on 19 as well. Kevin Stone taking a green flag pit stop, trying to make it to the end. He will be full, as it would be. So Kevin Stone working his way forward, trying to rip the line. 0.8 of a second for the 60. Here's what it be. 60 laps led for the 60. 61 at this time by. 0.9 of a second. Try to back it up. Going to see who comes to pit road and when they come to road. Striker. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, Cootie. It's fun to say. It's one of those things that, you tell your kids all the time, right? What, don't touch that boy because you're going to get cooties. I called him Andrew Cody first because, well, my brother's name is Cody. My daughter's name is Cody. And When he corrected me, I was like, hey, you know what? It's not a bad. It's a bad name. Brock Wilson back to 4, trying to back up the corner here. Joey on the move. He's got Ty Bass up in the works. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, Striker. I appreciate you being out there. A lot of things going to work. A lot of people doing the thing. Right now, the 21, John Ellis, here to mash the gas. Our Lavage started on pole. It's where he's at. Schildhouse started third. He's up a spot. Ty Bass holding on to fifth for exactly where he started. And Driver starting to drift up the race line. 63 of 135 halfway. It's going to be about 68 laps. That's what the driver's going to. Oh, somebody went around there for a moment. I heard that. I heard some tires going around. Keep your eyes on the prize. There's Mike Montezi. He is looking to try to mash the gas as well. Ron Holyfield up 11 on that 27. There's Jason White in the 48. Got to be up 6. Mark Schrader up 15. Rich Beasley still trying to work back to the lead lap. First driver off the lead lap is going to be the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Bentley Glazer on pit road. Beasley right there as well. Kevin Stone. Beasley's a lap down. Glazer, Kevin Stone, 2 laps down. It's really easy to get 2 laps down on this racetrack. That is an awesome day, Budgie. That is a hell of a day. I like seeing that. I like hearing that. She said anytime she watches somebody and she doesn't have to ban somebody, that's a good day. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hey, Andrew might know a thing or 10 about that out there. Schildhouse touched faster that last time by. Is starting to pick up the pace here. 65 of 135. This time by, the difference on lap times, pretty consistent. 30.67 for Schildhouse the last 2 laps. 30.79 for Karlavich that last time by. He is starting to get to that warning of when the tires are going to come to it. 0.8 of a second the difference, and now the 87 and the 15 starting to work their way forward. 66 of 135. Karlavich up and out of the corner, still 0.8 of a second. Get a little bit more out of the car. It's going to lose a little bit of time this lap, but we'll see. This time by 30.65. Schildhouse at 30.67. Schildhouse consistent, very consistent. Last 3 laps have been right around the same time that you've been looking at. So Karlavich faster on 62, 63, 64, and 66. Schildhouse faster on 65. But the net positive goes to the man in that second spot, but this time to see Karlavich a little bit better this time. Pulled a quarter second, a quarter of a 10th of a second there as everybody goes to work again. Karlavich last 5 lap times showing up and showing out, doing everybody some justice. All the racing will be good. You're waiting for your Sal car, All good. We're waiting. We haven't had a need for him yet. Chad Coleman, Stephen Miles going back and forth. Stephen Miles trying to work his way back forward. Stephen Miles had that issue earlier when he got around Joey, and Joey just got harder on the brakes and got him a little free. Beasley going around. Caution is out. Well, that'll change everything. That right front damage. Ooh. And no net code. Gonna get turned around there. Karlavich to come to pit road. And now it'll be Lucky Dog coming around. Will be Ron Holyfield. He will have it done. I want to remind everybody, if you want to be a part of the Signature Esports Memorial Race, my dad, David Huffman, who passed away May 13th. It's going to be Thursday night. Session goes live at 7:30 Eastern. Green flag at 8:30 Eastern, right around 8:30 Eastern. And then we'll have an onboard view of myself, just to get out there and honor my dad. the way I know how, which it's all about racing. 27 will get the Lucky Dog. Will put himself back on the lead lap. Rich Beasley will be doing the same thing as well. We have so many paid for entries right now that drivers can just say, "Hey, I'd like to race," and then everybody can just jump in. You know what I mean? It's not about winning or losing. Well, somebody's going to win. Somebody's going to lose. Speaking of winning and losing, there's a giveaway that we still have. On Twitch. Let me open the link real quick. It's been going. Buy your tickets. I'm gonna buy some more tickets. Woohoo! I bought some tickets. Yay! Buy some tickets. Exclamation point ticket max. Buy some tickets. Gonna give away a Steam game. If you so choose to. All right. I see Glenn Campbell coming around. Schildhouse is going to be in the second. Carl Lavage back to third. I think Schildhouse just able to get in and out of pit road a little bit faster. Glenn Campbell out front. Still, he's yet to come to pit road. He's going to be coming to pit road now. Schildhouse is going to have the control line here. There we go. There. Changing some descriptions of stuff. There we go. Got to make sure I keep that going. Schildhouse, Carl Lavage, Andrew Cootie. We're going to see Ellis. Schildhouse winning the race off pit road is kind of the move of the race right now. We'll see what Carl Lavage can do. Schildhouse with the clean air. We'll see what's up here. 60 started on pole. Ellis started outside pole. Andrew Cootie there as well. Brock Wilson, Ty Bass. Joey Gatina's back here as well. All ready to go. We're going. We're green. 60 up through the gears. Down into the corner. Side by side. Side draft on the outside. Carl Lavage trying to get it done. Schildhouse back half a tenth. Drivers into the corner. 20 to the 60. 60 natural line. Up and out. Carl Lavage makes the pass on the outside. Schildhouse in second. Andrew Cootie in third. Cootie with a big run on Schildhouse. Ty Bass up a spot. It's got a thing or two going here. John Ellis trying to work it as well. Trying to get himself back into the mix. Trying to find his way forward. Fight. But has somebody on his inside. Left side. And the wall right there. Man. This is Dylan C. Jones on the inside. As they run, drivers on the racetrack now. Tyler Dalton, 14th. So we moved him up. 91 didn't start the race, so we're gonna be there. Schildhouse second. Whoa, hard on the brakes right there for Dylan C. Jones. Trying to carry the outside lane. That was crazy. Everhart, 15th right now. Dylan C. Jones, 5th. Cody Harris, David Schildhouse, Tyler Dalton. When it comes to the top 5 of the point standings coming into today's race. Everybody working. There's Cody Harris back into the mix, trying to work his way right there with the 24 Laser Racing Machine. Ooh. Cody Harris, see the 15, get clear, bump. Oh, man. And a wiggle on the inside. Crossover. He's going to get up, slide up right behind the 15. A couple of drivers on the wall just up there a little bit. Cootie, Ty Bass working on the inside. Ty's got a run happening here. He's going to be able to cross over. Cootie back on the inside. Oh, caution is out. There's Logan Kogar. Fourth caution of the race here tonight. Yes, it would be. Hold on to it. There's the 81. Oh, 90 or the 80 gets into the brakes and oh man. 81 right into the back of him. This is Josh Parker. He's got some nose damage for sure. One more time. Oh. Well, we got to back up. Man, these cars can't take a bump. Well, or Kogar. Baji, you're on a 220 stream streak. Did you know that? And you're just amazing. So thank you very much. I know that she's here almost every stinking day. For, you know, to be here to help me out. But that's 220 streams. That is almost a year of streams in a row. Pretty close to it. Shieldhouse, Karlavich, Bass, Cootie, Jones, Ellis, Miles, Wilson, Harris, Cal, and Tony. That'll be your top 10 when it comes to the active run. That is super awesome to see, super awesome to be able to be a part of. I do want to change that color. Let's see if I could do this while I'm doing things. Oh yeah, Lucky Dog coming around. Will that work? Yeah, it will. Woohoo! That's my red, folks. That is my red. I love that color. If you ever want to know the hex code for that color, well, you know. Was Kevin Stone the Lucky Dog there? I missed the Lucky Dog because I was not paying attention. Kevin Stone in and out of pit road. Karlavich is going to be your race leader. The restart will be going. If we get lucky, we get a little bit of time here. I will give you a little bit of Saul's cookie thing. You know. But first and foremost, because you know, chat likes cookies.
Gotta get a Julu, that's what I'm gonna do. Wanna get it with you. Gotta get a Julu. So many amazing flavors, kind of treat that's like no other. A cool place, cool taste, gotta get it. Once you do, your mouth won't forget it. Julu, gotta get a Julu, that's what I'm gonna do. Wanna get it with you. Gotta get a Julu.
Yeah, Jaloo Italian Ice. Did I offer you Sal's cookies? By the way, we need cookies. Bree, we'll need cookies then, yes. Well, that's the point. I think that's the point. Karlavich, Shieldhouse, Bass, Andrew Cootie. The restart coming up here. Fourth caution of the race. It's been good racing. Been calm. I had been that calm. It's been calm enough. We'll see the 87 up on the outside lane behind. And Jason Schildhouse on the inside. It's going board. Going cookie shopping tomorrow. All right, well, you know. Up to protect. We're going to Andrew Cootie right here. Oh, caution is back out. Daniel Everhart. Going cookie shopping tomorrow. All right, well, you know. It does be happening. Let's see what happened to Daniel. Oh, man, there's the 84 Calatoni. Uh-oh. I got to go back. He just had an off track. He just literally just saved his tires. That's all that happened there. Let's go. Calatoni right here. They got a little bit sideways there. 84, 15 on the bottom. Question mark? Hold on. I'm looking at something here. Mike Kelly right there. Just back up here just a second. I'm going to go on board and listen. Out of the corner. He wouldn't even back into the throttle yet. I thought it looked like the word. It didn't look right. Let's go back and see what happened after the fact. Calatoni able to save it though. Looked like he just went around, but he got saved. Just it looked like what it looked like to me from the two's point of view when the two gets right underneath in the corner right here, right there. It looked like a bump from the back because that car went tink right there and went around. Oh, I don't know. You tell me, folks. We'll be lights off on the pace car. I owe you. Let's see if we can get going before we play it up because I know that we're going to be going back to it here real quick. Lights are off on the pace car. $60 to the 20, 87.09, 3, 21, 24, 2, 15, 28. We have a net code in the works. It just looked like a weird bump. That's why I was like, oh, it didn't look like Calatoni really got stepped around there. Because he wasn't back on the gas yet. And when I went back and listened to the audio, he went back on the gas. So it just looked like a little bit, maybe it disrupted the air. You know what I mean? I call it net code though. Here we go. Sure thing. We're green. Dylan C. Jones, there to the outside of the 20. Dylan with a heck of a restart there. Good Lord. Dylan C. Jones utilizing the outside lane. Car lavish to the bottom. I think Dylan's figured something out here. Oh, no. Brock Wilson, David Comstock. Oh, Joey got wrapped up in it, too. There's the 15. Oh, no. That's Brock Wilson right there. Did he blink? Excuse me? That was weird. Joey's still there. 15 was free. Collected them both. 84 got hit again. Oh, Tyler Dalton got wrapped up. Oh, no. Even after the fact. Ouch. All right, chat. Here's your cells.
In the world of sim racing, accidents happen. Bro, that was netcode. But was it? Hi, I'm Saul Goodlap, attorney at law and part-time racing expert. And I specialize in defending drivers who absolutely caused that wreck. Your Honor, my client simply experienced netcode. What appears to be contact is merely a difference of opinion between two computers. In fact, my client's screen shows a perfectly clean racing line. A beautiful line. An innocent line. If my client didn't feel it, then legally, it didn't happen. We've successfully defended cases involving turn one dive bombs, lake blocks, and that one guy who said clear when you absolutely were not clear. And remember, if there's no contact on your screen, there's no contact at all. Call now, because it's never your fault. Saul Goodlap, attorney at law. We turn incidents into racing deals. Attorney not valid in official races. Side effects include denial, replay blindness, and excessive use of the phrase netcode. Results may vary if you're obviously guilty, which you're not.
Maybe. Maybe I press buttons. Maybe we talk about racing. Maybe we talk about it. Maybe we don't let the microphone. Double pirouette here for the 71 to the 74. They both got sideways. Brock Wilson here. Had that happen right there. He got free as well out of the corner. That's what I was talking about a moment ago. Good racing for all the drivers. Caution back out here, I think, for the 7th time. As we go back to it. Yeah, thank you, Budgie. I was double checking everything, and the mic had switched over to the headset. This headset irritates me. So if anybody has a good brand of any of your monitors that they like, send me links. I'm gonna have to make the investment. 09 coming to pit road. John Ellis, David Schildhouse looking like he was coming to pit road. We'll see. Dylan C. Jones is on pit road. John Ellis, Eberhardt, Bass, Montezi, Height, Bobby Wetzel, Gallant Tony back on pit road. Let's see, Mark Schrader, John Fowler, leave staying out. Thomas George should be your lucky dog here. That'll put him back on the lead lap. All right. Okay. 6 going to the back. Tail end of the longest line is what he does. Andrew Coody's going to be your race leader. Carl Lavage in second. Stephen Miles, Mike Kelly, David Schildhouse, Cody Harris, Parker, Coleman, Beasley, Comstock. They'll be your top 10 on the restart here. Here to be. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you for checking in on me. It was like, what's going on? This headset, it's a Razer. It was like a $40 headset. It's a Razer headset. To replace my other Razer headset, which I've had for about 2.5 years. I don't recommend it. So Razer Kraken, I think is what it is. I do not recommend this headset. It constantly jumps in volume, and every once in a while it decides it wants to switch. Andrew Cooney and Carl Lavage. Carl Lavage fired off there. Trying to get to the bottom. Trying to find his way up and clear. Side by side, 87 to the 60. 60 on the bottom. Hollyfield having an off track. Andrew Crudy trying to rip the outside lane. Side draft from the 60. Lavage will be cleared by the 87. $36 laps to go to be 35 next time by 100 of 135. 20. Mike Kelly free. Schildhouse on the outside. Be able to fill that void that needed to be there. Schildhouse working a little bit harder here. Stephen Maya. Oh, drivers into the hard hit for both drivers. drivers trying to fair and fan. Schildhouse seeing Mike Kelly up high. Or Mike Kelly down low. He's up high. Right behind, Josh Parker up 5. Rich Beasley up 25. There's your hard charger. Stoney Benfield back here to the 75 up 24. Kevin Stone trying to work forward. How about Chad Coleman? Comstock on the outside. Easily in on 78. A little bit fresher tire. Turning the bottom side of the racetrack. It's Cody Harris there. They're close with the side draft. Karlavich still within a tenth and a half. Here comes the 24. Karlavich running higher here. Trying to fill that second lane. Get a run out of 3 and 4. Schildhouse in tow. So is the 2 of Mike Kelly. Parker looking on the outside. Rod Eberhardt with an off track. Karlavich back to the bottom side. Here comes Stephen Miles. Oh, netcode wiggles the 60 there. Good Lord. Well, now a chance to see what these drivers can do on corner exit 60 with a run again. Eberhardt having an issue. Joe Hudson having an issue. There's what happened there. 21 up to the 90, sends the 90 around. Joe Hudson. He's got free. Riding the grass here. Should be back on the racing surface. Oh, man, went to the inside wall. 0.3 of a second. Karlavich backing up the corner. Andrew Cootie out front. Schildhouse in 4th. Mike Kelly in 5th. Dylan C. Jones trying to march through the field on the inside of Rich Beasley. 30 laps to go. Needing to see it happen. He's got about 26 lap fresher tires. Glenn Campbell in the 44. Got himself 17 lap fresher tires. Ty Bass working as well. Kevin Stone, Joey Gattina, all getting damage fixed last time they came in. Karlavich, 0.4 of a second. Stephen Miles in 3rd. Schildhouse in 4th. Josh Parker in 5th. Cody Harris back inside, trying to work the outside lane. Schildhouse free on the bottom. Riding the grass for Schildhouse. Just got free. Tires overcooked. Went for a ride. Caution is out. Rich Beasley. And the 09 on the inside. Just got free. Snapped on him. Oh, no. Well, Andrew Cootie, Jason Karlavich, Stephen Miles, Josh Parker. Chance for Schildhouse to go from 26 to the front again. What do drivers do? Do they come to pit road? Do they take that final set? We are, 28 laps to go to be 27 this next time by. Waiting for the pace car here. This pace car comes off pit road. Yeesh. You're set from that brand with Zap your left ear. So I have the Razer Barracuda's wireless headset. Hope he let go of the wheel. Hope he did too. That would not be good. Look at all coming around. Be Tyler Dalton. Gonna get one of his 14 laps back. The plastic is finally broken enough that because I've had it for so long, just stretching them and working it back and forth. The left, where all the components are, is starting to produce static. That's why I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go get me a new headset. I was like, oh, there's one on sale. I almost went with in-ear monitors. And somebody had mentioned some in-ear monitors before, but They were like $180 or something like that. And I can't afford a $180 headset. I do want in-ear monitors, though. I now that I'm back to wearing glasses again, I kind of need to, I kind of need to be mindful of how much I'm pressing on the side of my face, so I don't get a headache. Man. All right. Be lights off on the pace car this time by. It'll slide up. The 87, the 60, the 24, the 81. Here's a look at the top 10 on the restart here. You have the 87, the 60, 81, 24, 28, 13. Chad Coleman, Dylan C. Jones, Sonny Binfield, and Glenn Campbell on the restart. Really, the first 5 rows on that restart here. Here we go. We'll have 25 laps to go when we go back. Green flag racing. Plenty of racing still left. This is 135 lap affair. Getting down to a close. And a big reminder, we're live Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Make sure that you check out any one of the platforms, whichever one you want to watch on. You get some of the best interactions everywhere, no matter what we do. All right, here we go. Cody Karlavich, 24, the 81 miles in Parker. 60 up to speed. Let's see if he is able to get up into the race line. Josh Parker to the outside. 60 roll the bottom side. Rolls up the middle lane. It's going to be 3 wide. 24 there to the inside. Josh Parker taking over a spot here. And here we go. 3 wide behind. Dylan C. Jones, new tires. David Comstock rolling. Jones in the middle of a hornet's nest. 24 laps to go. Cody Harris on the inside. Comstock on the outside. Dylan C. Jones trying to work to get clear here. There's your new tires right there. Joey Gatina right there, coming on 87. Sort of the, Coleman down on the bottom. 44 of Glenn Campbell on the outside. Caution is out. John Fowler and Tyler Dalton. John Fowler got put 3 wide there, or was 3 wide. The 4 and the 96. Oh, just they connected a little bit, and he gets out of the gas. The 4 still there. Oh, that's not John's fault. There's a 27 of the 74 trying to break here. 71 coming down. The 19 still there. Well, ouch. Tyler Dalton got collected up into that after the fact. Cody, Josh Parker, Stephen Miles. Oh, I had a weird cough happening in there. Sorry about that. All right. Schildhouse in 23rd. Trying to work his way back forward. There's Andrew Cootie, Josh Parker, Jason Karlavich, Stephen Miles, Cody Harris, David Comstock, Dylan C. Jones, Chad Coleman, Joey Gattina, Outback Glenn Campbell, up 44. Stoney Benfield in the 75, right behind NC811. Ty Bass trying to work as well inside the top 5 again. That's where he ran most of the night so far. Keep it on 96. So did Stoney Benfield. So Cal and Tony, sorry, keep it on 96. Ty Bass came in on 96. John Ellison on 96. Bobby Wetzel on 96. 108 for Daniel Eberhardt. Brian Wertman, last driver on the lead lap. Fowler, Beasley on pit road. Rivera trying to pick up a couple of more spots. 9th caution of the race. Will be 20 laps to go when we go back green flag racing. I tell you what, folks. This track is a lot of fun to drive, and it's a tough track to drive. Here's where the championship 5 so far, the top championship 5 of the in the running for the regular season championship are running right now. The 90, the 09, the 28, the 20, the 19. You see it. Cody Harris, highest spot on the field right now in 6th. Dylan C. Jones trying to make sure that he takes that and says, nope, I got more. All the things. Into the restart zone. They're going. They're green. 60 on the back bumper to the 81. You can see all the virtual hands in the way of the mirror. 81's going to get tight. Oh, no. Up the racetrack. 60 clear. Andrew Cootie, Karlavich, the 24 sent into the middle. Josh Parker dropping like a rock there. Got sent. 60 back on the outside. 87 trying to roll with him. Mike Kelly on and off track. Stephen Miles to the bottom. Oh, gets up, gets tight, turns the 60. There's your caution. Man. Jason Karlavich stuck with the 81. Trying to back up. Stephen Miles sent it for a Hail Mary there on the inside. 60 turning into the corner. Comes up, drifts, just gets into the 60. Got tight, turned the 60. That car just overheated the tires. Bobby Wetzel, Josh Parker, the 15 involved. I want to go back to the start of this segment. We went back green flag racing. We'll watch the 81 of Josh Parker. Got a 60 on the back bumper. Gets into the corner. Washes up a little tight. He gets out of the gas, gets put 4 wide. And the 24 right there on the left rear quarter panel. Able to save it. Next thing you know, he's being railroaded by a bunch of drivers. He gets around. And next thing you know, it happens. 60. Coming up pit road. Led 91 laps today. Andrew Cootie has led 22. A hard-fought battle for the 60 as he comes to pit road. David Comstock in second, Dylan C. Jones in third, Cody Harris, Chad Coleman, your top 5. Glenn Campbell in sixth, up 26 spots. And right now, the newest tires on the racetrack inside the top five, sitting third. Dylan C. Jones, an opportunity here on the restart. Daniel Eberhardt in the 90 up to 13th. Schildhouse up to 17th. Kevin a 108 himself. Kevin Stone at a 113. Bobby Wetzel getting some repairs taken care of. Gerald Livingston leaving pit road. 17 got some damage taken care of on that car as well. 22 coming off pit road. That's Nelson Rivera, the LaRue racing legend himself, doing what he can. Joey Gattina restarting on the outside. Here's your top 10 for the restart. Cootie Comstock, Harris, Dylan C. Jones, Joey Gattina, Chad Coleman, Ty Bass, Glenn Campbell, Anthony Calantoni, and John Ellis. It'll be on the 87 outside lane is the choice. Tenth caution of the race. All right, race fans. That's what we got to do. It is racing. It is what it is. 87, 13, 09, 28, 38, 14. Pace car will make the left-hand turn onto pit road. They will do the thing. I'm telling you what, folks. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Beautiful day here at the Lake of the Ozarks. Beautiful day in the Sim. 87 ready to go. Cody Harris there in tow. Old Sandra Green. Not on the Comstock did not go. Cody's going to be trying to look on the inside as fast as he can. Chad Coleman trying to work. Gets up to the throttle. 09 is going to be cleared up. Not quite. Into the wall a little bit, but the 38 rolls. Cody Harris, Dylan C. Jones, Chad Coleman. Here comes the 44 of Glenn Campbell. Joey Gattina on the outside of the 44. 44 got free up into the 14. Snapped on him. And a big wreck on the front straightaway. 11th caution of the race. I think Glenn got free. Just trying to turn into the corner. He start to wiggle there. Throttle back up. Man, got the 14, got the 84 able to get on by. 46. Just so, the 27, the 67. Man, oh man, Eberhard jumping a pit road. Stephen Miles getting wrapped around. Tyler Dalton trying to stay clear of everybody. Andrew Cootie, David Comstock, Cody Harris, Dylan C. Jones. Jones will restart on the outside lane now. David Comstock did not get going. 14 laps to go. Here comes the pace car. The legend Bobby Wetzel coming around is going to come back to pit road. This actually might put him a lap down. He might actually get a black flag for this. To take a look. Bobby Wetzel. He's going to top off here a little bit. Glenn Campbell, a couple of drivers coming off pit road. Try to make sure that they stay on the lead lap. Jason out of the race. Fowler out of the race. Tyler Dalton out of the race. Nelson Rivera is going to pick up a couple of spots here over the next couple of laps. That'll put him up through 28th. He started 24th and 31st right now. Beasley on pit road with a meatball flag. EJ O'Rourke will take over that spot. He is out there running. Jason White out of the race. Kogar out of the race. Glazer Fuller out of the race. Eric Arnold, Kevin Brown, Thigman, Doug Roth, Knobloch, and Friery the third. Andrew Cootie is going to choose the outside lane one more time. Dylan C. Jones will be able to restart behind the 87. This is a good thing for him because those are fresh tires right there. Speaking of fresh tires, how about Schildhouse? He's almost inside the top 10. He's got an opportunity here to rebound what happened earlier. The aggression has picked up. Everybody has been showing up. Okay. All right. Pace car dives in. Out of 4. Well, there it is. There he goes. Phew. Making me a liar. 87.09. There's the 84 up high. 13, 28, 38. They're going there green. Comstock gets a better restart this time. The 09 to the back bumper to the 87. Here comes the 84, Anthony Calantoni. 28 of Cody Harris slides up. Comstock cleared. Dylan C. Jones. And Dylan C. Jones having to get the tires warmed back up to have the advantage that he needed. When it comes to 26 lap pressure tires, Schildhouse inside the top 10. Joey Gattina going to run side by. Oh, 75 sends the 14 up the wall. But he's fine. He's fine. Stoney just got tight on the corner. Tom George. Andrew Cootie, Comstock, quarter second, 09 back on the inside. 10 laps to go, and they run it out. Jones a little free on the inside. He's good. He's clear. Here's the 28. Cody Harris back on the inside as well. Harris killed on 70. Dylan C. Jones mathematically with 9 laps to go, barring any caution, should be able to catch that 0.3 of a second gap, be able to turn into the corner. Clean air is going to be absolute here as Anthony Calantoni, fastest lap of the race at 29.96 last time by. Calantoni in on 96. Pushing as hard as he can here. 0.4 of a second for Jones to Cootie out of the corner. Hyde passing Eberhardt. Schildhouse into 7th. Coleman to the outside, to the inside. There's the 21 of John Ellis to the outside. Mike Kelly inside the top 10. Andrew Cootie with clean air, able to step away from Dylan C. Jones, David Comstock, Cody Harris, Anthony Calantoni. Calantoni all over the back bumper of the 96. Here comes the 3 of Ty Bass. Schildhouse. Caution is out. Ron Hollyfield. Off the track, I think Joe Hudson got around. Gerald turns into the corner here. Fills the hole. Just not quite clear enough. 23 goes around. 12th caution of the race here at Nashville. We have 6 laps to go. We'll have about 3 or 4 laps to go when we go back green flag racing. Andrew Cootie, Dylan C. Jones, David Comstock, Cody Harris, Anthony Calantoni, Ty Bass. Schildhouse will have to strike and strike fast if he so chooses to. I mean, Wetzel, you're lucky dog again. Put it back on the lead lap. Oh, man. Excuse me. Andrew Cootie, Dylan Jones. We'll have 3 laps to go. We go back to it here. Go to Harris, David Comstock, Ty Bass, Dylan C. Jones. Well, they'd have the timing of a lifetime. So will Cody Harris. They want to try to make a move on Andrew Cootie. He's been great on his restart since he's taken over the lead. 13. Drove right into the back of the 09 there. Here comes Dylan C. Jones. Can he get into the corner? 87 restarting on the outside. 09's going to get a little tight. 87, big wiggle. Jones takes over the lead. 28 onto the back bumper. Comstock looking on the inside. Going to wash up into the 28. It's going to be tight. Here comes the 3. Calantoni back on the inside. 2 to go for Dylan Jones. Calantoni trying to set it into the corner. Talking Giants up 25. 28's free. 3 to the back bumper. Bump and whoa. Dylan C. Jones, caution is out. Brock Wilson, Joe Hudson. Dylan C. Jones was a corner away from taking the white flag. Andrew Cootie will have an opportunity to get back in it. There it is. One more time. 75 and the 4 look like they tangled there a little bit. There's Mike Montesi right here. They get into the corner. The side draft may have done something. 75 up. 4 gets into the corner, turns in. 75 gets tight, comes up. Throttles back up. Throttles back up. Ugh, gets to the left rear quarter panel. And the 15 had a head of steam. The 23, the 67 of Mark Schrader. Ron Hollingfield had to go off track there as well. Dylan C. Jones. Mr. Ranker, thank you for the like out there on Facebook. Thank you, folks, for doing what you do. Man, oh man. How about that, folks? Almost as quiet as a church mouse out there. Squeak, 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 squeak. We are flat trying to get with it. '19 is going to be your lucky dog coming around. There's Tyler Dalton. Troy Height was involved in that last one. Tyler Dalton getting another one of his laps back. Beasley on pit road. Several drivers out of the race. 09, 87 of the 84. 13, the 3. Chad Coleman, David Schildhouse. Budgie with 500 biddies. Thank you for the 500 biddies, Budgie. Appreciate you. Lights will be off on the pace car. This time by. As the active grid goes, Jones, Cootie, Calantoni, Comstock, Ty Bass, Chad Coleman, Schildhouse, John Ellis, Mike Kelly, Kevin Stone. It is how bad do you want it? Right now, Joe Hudson on pit road. Last driver to lead lap's going to be Glenn Campbell. He's coming off pit road. He's got some left rear damage, some nose damage. Every position counts here. We have our one and only attempt at a green-white checkered coming up. The 09, the 87. Thank you for the follow. Jones, Cootie, Comstock, Calantoni, Coleman. How about that? 4 C's. The 4 C's of racing, sitting second through fifth. Say that 10 times fast. Hey. Dylan C. Jones, ready to go. Pace cars in. Next flag ends the race, whether it's a caution or the checkered flag. We go to the distance. Andrew Cootie. Great restart on the bottom. The 09 up through the throttle. Down into the corner. Rolls that outside lane. Andrew Cootie slides the corner. Caution is out. That's your race. Andrew Cootie with a win. Andrew Cootie gets the W here. So they come around. They'll take that white flag. Made the pass in the corner. Dylan C. Jones did not catch him off guard. David Comstock there. Gerald Livingston had an issue there. There's Cody Harrison, the 17. That's where it started. On the start of this race, on the restart of this race, Harris to the bottom side. Harris got free, or got tight, washed up the racetrack. And then Gerald Livingston and Cody Harris, they went around right there. That'll be your caution. That's where it happened. And Andrew Cootie steals one away from Dylan C. Jones. But he had a great night nonetheless. Coulter, thank you for the like. Thank you for the shake and bake, folks. I appreciate those shake and bakes. Appreciate those very much. Andrew Cootie, your race winner. Dylan C. Jones, David Comstock, Anthony Calantoni, Ty Bass. As we'll let it populate what was a chaotic end to this race. Sometimes chaos can be doing it. I tell you what, Andrew had great restarts, and that's where I would say that he shined. We saw a lot happen tonight. Man, oh man. Well, it showed up. There it is. Race results. 38 laps led for the 87. Most laps led, Jason Karlavich, 90. As Anthony Calatoni is going to be your hard charger. Fastest lap of the race, Anthony Calatoni. I think he's the only driver that ran a 29.96. Yeah, the only driver to run a 29.9 tonight, Anthony Calatoni. He finished fourth tonight. 6 different green flag lead changes, 4 different leaders, 14 cautions over 38 laps tonight. As Andrew Crudy gets it done, Dylan C. Jones, David Comstock will be your top 3. Calatoni, Ty Basher, top 5. Coleman, Schildhouse, Ellis, Kelly, George will be your top 10. Stephen Miles, Josh Parker, Brian Ortman, Mike Kelly, Joey Gattina, Ron Hollingfield, Bobby Wetzel, Stoney Benfield, Glenn Campbell, Mark Schrader, your top 20. As we go down, the rest of your race results: Kevin Stone, Cody Harris, Gerald Livingston, Joe Hudson, Brock Wilson through 25th, Troy Heights, Tyler Dalton, Nelson Rivera, Daniel Eberhardt, EJ O'Rourke through 30th. Through 40th, we go Karlavich, Fowler, Beasley, White, Kogar, Glazer, Justin Fuller, then Eric Arnold, Kevin Brown, Doug Roth, and Doug Sigmund, Justin Knobloch, and Mr. Robert Fryery III out there. Yeah, it was that was an interesting race. That's what we will say. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah. Can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at it. Andrew did a great job. He did everything he needed to do. That's it. That's what he needed to do. We'll talk to him. Congratulations, Mr. Andrew Crudy. How are you doing? Restarts. That's what I want to give you praise on. When you needed a good restart, you had a good restart. Other than the when Dylan was able to get around you that one time when it counted, that's when you sent it in there, and you had to know that the way the race was falling in play, you had to get out of front as fast as you could on that next restart. Congratulations on the win here. Even though it's under caution, it's still a win. Congratulations.
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you very much. That was it. I don't know how to, let me put this way. That was started out great, and it definitely got a little shaky. I was doing the math when we were on that long green flag run and realized that we could make it to the end on one stop. And we were like maybe 5-6 laps from pitting under green. And then we got that yellow that made all the craziness occur. And after that, we got the yellow. I was actually very upset about the yellow just because I was going to pit a little earlier and try and undercut the 2 cars. I wasn't that as good on the long runs as they were, and Jason was the class of the field. He was really fast, and I'm appreciative that he raced me clean, especially after whatever we've had in the past earlier this year. And then I saw him get good runs, good starts on the top, and I was like, because after Sunday or yesterday in the Real Life Cup Series, they weren't getting really good restarts on the top, so I'm thinking that it's not going to be that good. And sure enough, Jason goes and gets a half a second lead by turn 1, and I'm like, well, crap, I might do that. So I went and did that, and it worked. Up until that second to last restart, Dylan got a really good bump by David, which I applaud. That was really good. I couldn't have done that even if I planned it. And they got to my inside, and he got around me. I messed up. I overshot the I spun the right rear on exit, and that really hurt me right there. And then we got the yellow coming to the white, and I thought he was on fresher tires. I don't think that I could beat him because he had pitted, 40 laps ago, but it was, 20-25 lap difference on our tires. And all I needed him to do was overshoot the entry and us get a yellow. So because I knew going green as much as I wanted it, as much as I wanted it to go green, I did not think I'd be able to hold him. So that that was good. We got the group. We got the W. That's all that matters. I am a new father now. That happened over the weekend. I didn't even know if I was going to race. Thankfully, my wife is like the best person ever and let me race tonight. And yeah, so I'm just soaking in everything right now. Being a new dad, I got a W, and I didn't. It's not a super speedway, which is the
Right.
more important thing. It's not a super speedway. I'm happy about that because especially here, Nashville, I have always had trouble with Nashville, and it was surprisingly good. I surprisingly had a lot more fun than I thought I would. But yeah, thank you to you for putting on the broadcast. I know you had some stuff 2 weeks ago, and I hope you had a good Memorial Day. And yeah, it's just I'm so thankful right now. I'm very happy to get this win. And thank you to Cook's Landscaping for sponsoring the league, and to Joey for putting on the series. He puts in a lot of hard work, and he needs to be appreciated more than we probably should give him, or than we probably have given him. But yeah, we're looking forward to Michigan. That's a good track for me too. So, but yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Always. Yeah, he did my job for you. You did my job for me anyway. I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
I was.
it's good when you learn the ins and outs. It helps. It helps.
Yeah, I'm here trying to feed you questions. Nope, that didn't happen. No.
If you got any questions, go ahead.
No,
Send
it's
them
good.
my way.
It's good. No, you covered all the bases. You're good. Yeah. No, it's good. We are to the allotted time. So we're gonna make sure that this one ends on time tonight. So, Andrew, much love, brother. I appreciate you. Congratulations on the win, and congratulations on the newfound fatherhood, sir.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you here next week.
I love
Probably
this.
not, but that's the hope.
You know what? Never say never. Never say never.
Yeah.
And plus, it's Michigan, so it'll be fun.
That's true. I do like me some Michigan. So
there you go. All right, brother. We'll see you soon.
yeah, you have a good night.
You too. Andrew Cootie coming home in victory lane. The guy who had the restart and got cleared out of the corner but comes home P2. Newer tires. You needed a green flag run. You needed the green flag run, sir.
I needed to remember there was a corner into one, apparently, because, I mean, that was terrible.
Did you wash up?
I missed the corner so bad I thought I was unplugging the wall.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you finished second at least. But here's the thing. If it stayed green, you were there. You were there enough.
Yeah, I mean, green, it was over, but
yeah,
it still was over. I don't know. Freaking choke artist McGee.
Nah, it happens. Hey, but how about that? How about your day, man? You had a day. Okay, we're gonna call it day.
It's always up and down, Pit with 40 to go, thinking you'd be golden, and technically it wasn't the right choice, actually. Thankfully, the cautions kind of saved it.
Yeah.
But a lot of bad decisions in the race, but still, good finish, I guess.
There was a lot of, we're not going to say a lot of bad decisions. We'll just say decisions.
Sure.
I think.
I'll blame my crew chief.
I think you did good. I think you really did. You did really well. Like there's no sense in saying that there's no line on this racetrack that isn't fun to drive. And I think that's one of the things about it is that you feel like you could send it into the corner, but you got to realize you got to stop almost in the middle of the corner just to be able to turn it.
I've maybe ran one race here, and it was a long time ago. And about midway through, I said, "This track is really fun, actually. I didn't think it was going to be." I was like, flat, kind of wide. This is going to suck. And I was like, this is fun, actually.
I like this racetrack. I like it in this car. I'm not a big fan of the next gen car. It's just no. I haven't figured it out for me how to drive this car, right? And that's okay. I like the trucks and I like the O'Reilly car here a lot. But watching you guys drive it, I'm like, well, this is exactly where the town. And I watched the race last night for NASCAR, and I thought they put on a banger of a race. I think the racing was really good here too, until that one caution after the stage came out after that green flag run when everybody was getting ready to come to pit road. I was like, man, good Lord.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We can get like half the race and it's beautiful, and then the other half we might as well just throw the checkered halfway, so the rest of it's gonna be wrecking. I don't know what happens to everyone, but we gotta clean up the second half of races.
I mean, there were so many people on different strategies after the fact too. I mean, you were on 40 lap different tires, but you saw the difference of turning into the corner. In comparison, especially early in the run, you get 2 laps on your tires, and you're like, all right, I can turn, they can't.
Yeah, it was good. They could still hold on the outside of you though, so you definitely had to try and get outside of people. It was kind of dominant.
It's that defensive line. It's a weird defensive line, but it was fun. It was good. I was happy with the race. It's because I like the racetrack and I like you guys. If I didn't like you guys, then it might be a no. Totally kidding. Man, a lot of rooting for you. How about that Ford? Ford right there up front of the slew of Chevrolets.
Yeah, thankfully there isn't the Toyota hacks in here, so we can compete.
You're right. At least it was. I got so much to say about Toyota this year, but I'm gonna hold that to I will leave that to my podcast. We'll leave it to that. We'll call it good there. Dylan, congratulations, man. P2. Hard fought race. You guys did a hell of a job. When you were behind David there, actually, I wanted to talk about that. I thought you guys were gonna have such a better restart there, but like turn around the next restart, and David gives you a hell of a bump, and I'm like, I thought he almost wrecked you. He hit you so hard. I was like, good Lord, and shot you forward.
It was great restart by him to help me because I couldn't restart. So when he hit me, it kept me even with him, and really, what should have gave me the win, honestly, because we took the lead from there. But yeah, I'm not a restarter or a turn one from the lead driver, I guess. So we got to work on that.
It's all right. It's all right. I forgive you. No, I'm totally kidding. All right, brother. Give shout outs P2 tonight. Hell of a race. And, we look forward to seeing more out of what you guys got going on next week. Hey, Andrew, second of the point standings coming into today, too. I wanted to say that.
I know the guy who's leading died at some point in the race, so that was good for me.
Let's see.
So we should have the points lead.
You do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There you go, man.
Daniel took off like a rocket somewhere. So
yeah, but he only lost one spot in the playoff points. You got to chase that regular season championship. I mean, we're coming down to it. We're not far away from a playoff here.
I don't even know. I haven't really paid attention to the schedule or the points. I'm just racing and hoping it works out, I guess.
Whatever NASCAR runs, and you've got it.
Okay.
So, all right, brother. Give a shout out. So let me let you finish that one up.
Just thanks to you guys here and everyone at SIM500, and congrats to the winner there. I choked.
It's okay. It's okay. We forgive you.
I'm sad. I'm sad. Okay.
Don't be sad. Be glad, sir. You got this. Hey, you took over the points lead. You got to be happy with that.
True. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy again.
There you go.
Thanks.
There you go. Hold on. You want to tell you how many laps you led? I can do that.
5.
9 laps, sir. 9 laps.
That's a good number. I like 9.
There you go. See, it's your number. All right, brother. We'll see you next week. Enjoy your week. If I don't see you again, good luck in your races.
All right. Thanks, man.
You too. That's Dylan Jones coming home in P2 tonight. Last but not least, the man who gave the 09 the lead for a moment. Man, I thought you had a chance at taking the lead from both of those guys and everybody that was in front of you. Good run for you. Holding on a 70 lap with much older tires than everybody else, knocking it down. Congratulations, David, on a P3 tonight. Started 16th and doing a heck of a job, man. Tell me about it.
Thank you. Yeah, the pretty much the first, I feel like 2/3 of the race, just marred back in dirty air and hard to go anywhere. You make a couple passes, and then that long run we had, I felt like I was decent. I just couldn't get rotation on the front. I had to wait a lot to get it to cut, especially turns 3 and 4 for me at least. But I was looking at times, seeing what the leaders were running, what I was running, and I was at an average of maybe 10th and a half, 2/10 max per lap, but stuck in dirty air. So it was like, if there's any kind of strategy where maybe we can get to the front, get some cleaner air and have maybe some pace. And sure enough, that strategy where we all stayed out, I was surprised that even with that at one point just under 40 to go, that everybody pretty much had stayed out. I mean, I think the cars that had pitted, and like Dylan that came back up through the field, those had only had maybe a dozen laps on their tires, but all the heat cycles, eventually kind of evened out, I feel like, and we were able to take advantage and fight for a win there.
I'm just keeping keeping everybody at bay when it came to this track, and this is one of the things that I like about the track being concrete is it doesn't take very long, 3 or 4 laps. I mean, you could see the difference after about 2 or 3 laps on who's able to turn the corner. But if you can cool the tires down, especially with the cautions that we saw, if you can cool the tires down, you can fire off really nicely and just be able to maintain. We talk about dirty air a lot with this car, with the way the diffuser works, and just how much air travels underneath the car instead of over the car. You guys feel that too, which is insane. Just watching the cars just struggled and to be able to butt up to somebody and touch. You can't touch anybody in this car on this track. That was crazy too. I saw that a lot.
Yeah, this car's pretty terrible at that. But seeing that I wasn't the only one, because I felt like I have decent pace. I feel like consistently top 5 pace, but I feel like at least top 10 pace. And to see some of the guys that I will race around that have won races this year are in the trenches back where I was as well, and running similar pace. It's like, okay, I know it's not necessarily me, that it is the car. Yeah. And it's, I wish there was a way that we can try to, it's just the way that the wake comes off of this, is you try to just go where they're not if you can, but with how narrow the groove is, you can't move too much around. So you're kind of slot cars at this point with certain situations like this. But yeah, the heat cycles helped kind of level off those that had newer tires, so they didn't make gains too quickly as what we would maybe see at other tracks. And plus also I felt like when we're talking about the dirty air, just track position was huge, and trying to avoid all the mess and all the crashes that kept happening too. That was kept you on your toes for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, it kept me on my toes. It was bouncing back and forth. Like it was like one driver would spin out and another driver would spin out simultaneously. We had some pirouetting. It was like watching a ballet of all kinds of stuff.
Carnage.
Yeah.
That ballet of carnage. Yeah.
Hello Slifer, how you doing? Yeah, man, what a race. It was good, man. David, give you shout outs, man. P3 tonight, ain't nothing wrong with it. Good to see that 13 up there in that Monster Energy Cup car.
Yeah, it's been a while. I don't see if I can recall how to do this, because I hadn't done an interview probably since last year. But Cook's Landscaping, like to appreciate them for being a series sponsor. Sorry for their crew for messing up the lawn there on lap 87. I had to miss that wreck off of turn 4. Joey Brock and I don't know who else all got caught up in it, but apologies to them to give them extra work overnight fixing this place back up. Appreciate my teammates at Team Name, all their help and support and keeping everything light, easy, and fun with that group. Good performance for us, and hate it for a couple of our guys that got taken out in some of that mess. But always good to see all of us running well up front. SIM500 and all their admins for running our series, and appreciate Monster Energy for being on the car, and you guys, Signature Esports, for broadcasting for us.
Keep doing the thing, man. We keep doing it. You keep doing it, and keep killing it. I like seeing folks that I know that we've talked to get out there and find momentum. I think that's where you're at. You're a momentum driver. You're going to be able to feed me again. We got Michigan next week. It's a good track.
Yeah, hope so. Hope it turns to be a good one, and we get some green flag racing.
Again, not just green flag racing, but some green flag momentum. I'm saying frag like a grenade too many times today. It's
Right.
terrible, man. That I've been playing.
Just don't drop the R.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. No. So, here's a story. I said that word in a live broadcast for a high school football game, and my co-commentator hit it because, you know, when you get to speaking, you get to talking, and you know your throat gets dry. And he goes, I said the name. I said there's a frag on the field. When I said, which if you drop the R, that's what I said. And instead of saying there's a flag on the field, and my co-commentator, without missing a beat, said, "I'm sure there is, Jason, but I believe that's a yellow flag down on the field." And with the ice, I tell you what. Thank God this is the internet, and you know I can always apologize for anything that I mistake. You know I can make mistakes, and I'm human. The English language is tough, but when you talk for a living, it's even sometimes even more tough. But that was the most embarrassing moment I've ever had on live air, and I did not get fined by the FCC, so at least I was good there. So,
well, I think yeah, you might be okay with an exception if it happens during this month because it is Pride Month. So
I'm all about it.
Just got to clear. Just got to, I guess, maybe double check and clear it, Kevin Brown.
I love Kevin. I love his car. Are you kidding me? He's I told every time he gets up here, I said, I don't know why all the WBD diecast cars aren't like that. He said what? I was like, I love the damn car. It's awesome. And on top of that, to my good friend JoJo, I hope he is helping. He's having a lot of fun in Louisiana because I know that he is down there for a Pride Month festival. And he does some great things. I want to give a shout out to him because he's absolutely legendary. Anyway, we got friends all over the world, man. It doesn't matter what you do and how you do it. It means that as long as you're a good human being, that's what I care about. Screw all the niceties. I love everybody. I love them all equally, and they hate me all equally too. So it's all good. I don't care. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, David. Much love, brother. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You too. This is David Comstock coming home NP3. Folks, I don't care what month it is. I love you all. I love everybody. Love everybody equally. I always say it. When I say be good, be safe, be kind, that's to everybody, regardless of where you're from, what you believe in, who you are. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. Speaking of JoJo, again, best wishes to JoJo. We love him. We appreciate him very much. He's been a good friend to me and Jess, and when we did the photography I did the photography for his brother's wedding, and boy did he have such a he had a boyfriend there, or his date. I don't know if he was his boyfriend. He might have been his date, but I tell you what, he was a pretty man. He was a pretty man, and I was like, JoJo, get you some. He was, just like some bros. I don't care. But yeah. I will make mistakes. Even the the closed captioning sometimes gets it wrong. I have to go back and correct closed captioning on YouTube, and like when Nathan Bigart, his name Biggart, came off as a different name on one of the closed captionings, and I had to go fix that because that is yeah. I try to be politically correct when it comes to some things, but when it comes to what you believe, folks, I believe in Christ. You don't have to believe in Christ. You could be an atheist, and I could still be your friend. I vote Republican most of the time. You can be a Democrat. I'm still going to call you a friend. You don't have to agree. Don't have to agree on anything. Doesn't mean you can't be my best friend, because I want to be yours. And racing is racing, regardless of how you are, regardless of who you are. We have people that are boys, girls, from the ages of, I've seen 6, 7-year-olds out here on the simulator, all the way up to, some of our dear friends. They're in their 70s and 80s out here running. You know what I mean? So, when it comes to kindness, folks, kindness takes a little bit of gentleness in your heart, and the rest of it comes to the truth of speaking. Make sure that you speak well to each other. I love what I do, and the fact that I use my voice to do it means that I that I have words. Hopefully, I have words of wisdom for everybody out there. So it does not matter. And happy Pride Month to everybody. Those who are celebrating it or those who need to celebrate it, go for it. I'm happy for you. I'm super, super happy for you. And enjoy the month. Enjoy what you do. Folks, we love you. We appreciate you. And as always, be good, be safe, be kind. One of the most important factor of life. And I mean it. I truly do. Thank you to SIM500 Cooks Landscape Group Cup Series. Thank you to each and every one of you for being out there and doing the thing and take care of business. I've got a Minecraft date with my daughter tomorrow. I have a note on my desk for that, so we'll probably be live streaming in Minecraft tomorrow evening. Since I do not have a broadcast, but I do have a broadcast tomorrow morning. We're going to be calling the dirt race that's happening right now from Lightfoot Motorsports. So we'll do that tomorrow morning, and outside of that, it's going to be good. We'll see you soon, folks. Peace, love, and don't step on it. Yeah. And thank you, Budgie. Budgie.